Let's give everybody a minute to get here. We're gonna have a little Q&A. Let you guys know, what's going on here at Outdoor University. Some other things that are happening, things we have in the works, stuff like that. So we'll give everybody a few minutes to get on. I know it's the holiday, guys. I'm sorry. But, I'm pretty excited about the future of Outdoor University. So I have a few announcements to make. Sharon, what's going on? How are you today? So, anyways, we are going to have a little Q&A session about what's up. What's up, bro? BDS, what's up? Mitch, what's going on? Randy Johnson, what's going on? Richard, what's going on? Okay, guys. B&G, hello. We're going to have a little bit of Q&A, guys, okay? Because I know you guys have a lot of questions. Facebook page has been blowing up. I've been getting a lot of personal messages from you guys, which I appreciate. Thank you very much, by the way. I try to answer them. If I haven't, hit me up again. I'm sorry. Messenger is blowing up, guys. It's, but, we're pretty excited here. How's everything doing, Ray? Jay, what's up? Everything's going good here at Outdoor University, guys. Just wanted to touch touch base with you guys. See what's going on. And some things that some of you will accept, but we'll get into that later. Mitch says buffing. Okay. I don't know why. I got banging internet here. So, I don't know. Maybe it's on your end, Mitch. Home workers. What's up, Rusty? Going on? Everybody, man. Randall. Happy 4th of July to everybody, by the way, guys. This is the day that we got our independence, man. Well, tomorrow is, but you know what I mean. Please try to be safe, guys. And if you're lighting fireworks, please clean up your mess afterwards. Okay, it's bad for the environment. You know what I'm saying? We went out today. Me and my new cameraman Brian went out today and filmed another cleanup video. People were out there at some of the fireworks, a bunch of mess. People out there drinking, leaving beer bottles, stuff like that. It was for me too, and I'm in Belgium. Oh, guys, let me see. My internet says, man, I'm doing good. So I don't know what's happening today. Happy 4th, D. What's going on? So please, guys, clean up, man. After yourself, and watch the drinking this weekend. You know what I'm saying? If you drink, that's fine. Get a designated driver. Try to have a safe, Anyways, let's get into some Sasquatch questions because there is some exciting stuff happening. I've been doing a lot of filming for a documentary we got coming up. And I learned a lot of things, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to share without revealing too much. Everybody's saying buffing bad. I don't know what could be happening here. Let's see. Internet's rocking, so I'm doing really well. Hey Charles, I'm sorry, but what do you mean, new cameraman? Jay, what's going on? Sharon, what's up? It's better for me, Sharon says. See, I don't know what's going on. I just think there's so many people on the internet right now, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the weekend, guys. Share the live cave video. No, I haven't gone there yet because I want to take you guys there. So I private filming for the documentary in that area yet. I want to save that for you guys. We found that cave together. we are going to go there together for the first time. Okay. I'm not, I'm not going to go without you. That I promise you. Okay. I'm going to take a rope. We're going to, get down there because I'm really excited about that cave. I didn't even know there was a cave over there, guys. I mean, I'm really excited about the cave. I've been doing a little bit of exploring about on a piece of property out in Geauga County. I told you guys this a while back. I don't know how many of you remember. I just got my Bigfoot T-shirt. Yeah, Randy, send me a picture, man, with you wearing it, bro. Please send me a picture. Just send it, email to Outdoor University 123 Outdoor University 123 at gmail.com. Randy, please. So the cave, that's what we're speaking about now. I haven't gone there. I'm not going to go to the cave without you guys. We found it together. We're going to do this together. All right. I'm really, 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 really excited about this cave. Okay. Because Outdoor University is expanding. You're going to start in our brand stores. I am in the works right now with a company launching my own lure line. So you guys will start seeing that in the stores. It's also going to be what's up, what's going on. It's going to start being stores. I seen camping gear with the Outdoor University name on it. We're expanding. So we are expanding our filming. I've been filming every day. Every single day. I have a lot of segments coming up. As a matter of fact, I took you guys on a bike ride today. It was pretty nice. Yesterday, I took you guys exploring at a public park, a cave system with big rocks and everything else. This is not the Bigfoot cave. This is a public state park. Okay. We went caving yesterday. That video will be coming out. I've been doing a lot of filming lately, guys. So I'm really excited, I said, growing. And we're growing exponentially. Now, let me get into what I was saying. Okay. What's going on, broski? Big Dino. A while back, if you guys remember when I by the campfire and we were talking on a live, I told you a story about a woman in Geauga County, Ohio, that has some property that has supposable Bigfoot activity. Her family's done it for years. Everybody in the whole county knows about it. Supposedly I'm the only one that don't know about it, and I'm the retard. Okay. Well, I went there today. I rode my bike out there and went there, and I talked to this woman, and she has granted Outdoor University exclusive access to this property. Guys, this woman showed me some photos that she has. I tried to get copies. She turned me down. So I think in time she'll release the photos to me, when we build a relationship. But we will be in there, and we will be filming that research area too. We're going to do both, because I think I was looking on the map, okay, on Google Earth, and I was connecting some sightings together from over in West Branch, over in an area that Akron owns, over in the Arsenal, okay, then all the way to this woman's property. There was 2 sightings back in the 60s, okay, in between these 2 areas. So I'm thinking that this is a big area that they're living in. Okay. And I think there's more than one family unit. I think that they just come together and meet and then they go back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty excited about this, guys. I'm pretty excited. You know, nobody's been in here. Won't even let me deer hunt it. And she is a member of PETA. So we're going to have to be real careful there. So on all the hunting stuff, you guys, we need to discuss whether or not, if we get into this research area, and this new research area is also hot, like our research area that we're in now, we may have to put off the hunting videos. I know you guys ain't going to like that. I'm sorry. That's the part that I knew you guys weren't going to like. Okay. Because I got a lot of people wanting, to see last year's hunts. But this woman's a member of PETA. All she has to do is log onto the site and see, and now it's over. All right. Transparency on this channel. I'm running everything by you guys. How close to Old Man Whistler's? We're looking at probably 20 miles. Yeah. She's right on the border, Jog County and Portage. So that's close. That's close. And there's nothing but thick woods all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put all that together too, but I was out in the research area today. Okay. Out in our research area. I stopped at Old Man Whistler's and was talking to him for a while because I go there every once in a while to help him out. To just keep a good rapport because he's old. And he was, he had some kids out there that were baling hay. So, and broke one of the arms on the baler. So I took my welder out there and I welded it up for him. So everything is good. So with that being said, guys, I'm extremely excited. Okay. The cave, man. I want to go to the cave so bad, guys. I really, 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 really want to go to that cave. Also, you guys will be seeing a lot of Tim. You know what I'm saying? Tim will be, you guys have met Tim before. He's on a lot of the fishing videos. He's going to be taking over a lot of the fishing videos with, one of the new employees here at Outdoor University. So with that being said, I need you guys to welcome Tim when you see him. Please watch his video. It's what it is. Please tell us about Jack. Jack's off right now. He's off. Jack is on. I think he's watching fireworks in Newton Falls. I think he's filming them for you guys. Actually, is what I think. So, I mean, it's 4th of July, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jack spend a lot of time together, man. I got to have time for his family, guys. I've told you guys, before, he's in a relationship with my cousin. That's how I know Jack. So, got to spend time, with my cousin, or now I'm in the doghouse with my cousin and everything else, because I have a very demanding schedule, guys. I donate a lot of my time to this channel, okay? And it's one thing if I get in trouble, but it's one thing if I get other people in trouble, I am the owner, founder, boss of this channel, and my schedule is pretty demanding. So when I start demanding people be on, film shoots every day, and it gets a little hectic in their own, personal lives. And we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? Bill, what's up? I see you there. Joshua, what's going on? So, Jack's over there doing his thing with, Angela. But, you ain't got to worry. Outdoor University, we have another cameraman, so we can still film my demanding schedule, because my schedule is pretty demanding. So it's no big deal. But anyways, let's get back to the cave thing. I haven't been there, guys. All right. I wanted to walk back there today and take my phone and do some live streaming because I got a new carrier. We did that test video the other day. What does it say? Yeah, Jack helps me out when he can. That's right, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? So I got a new carrier. We tested that the other day, and I almost walked back to today, guys. I really did, man. I was like, but I didn't because I know it's the 4th, and I know everybody wants to do their thing today, I apologize for even bothering you guys on the 4th, but I'm just so excited about some of the stuff we have up at Outdoor University. We have a brand new editor that now works for Outdoor University. She's amazing. I've seen some of her work. She's done work on some other YouTube channels. Our new cameraman used to be my old cameraman when I did Charles Mills Outdoors on the network. When I had the fishing show years ago on the network. So I'm very familiar with what he demands out of me and he's very familiar with what I demand out of him. So, with that being said, we have a real bright future here at Outdoor University. But I was really excited to tell you guys about that woman. Because if you remember, I told you she didn't get back to us. Well, I drove out there today. So, and I'm pretty excited about it. She's like, yeah, I total transparency. I told her, I said, I'm Charles Mills, I have a channel Outdoor University, blah, blah, blah. We do some Bigfoot stuff, do you mind? And first thing she said is no guns. That's the first thing, that's the first thing out of her mouth. She doesn't want one killed. She said, they've been living with them for years, that her father was living with them for years. The grandfather was living with them for years, and nobody's ever got hurt. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but, because, I have been hit, in the face. It says, what's the most impressive thing you saw in the lady's photos? I actually seen a Sasquatch looking behind a tree, peeking out from behind a tree. It wasn't peeking at her. It was actually trail cam footage that I seen. I seen the whole tree, and it was actually looking that way, and it came out of the tree, and it was leaning like this, and it was looking that way. It wasn't looking at the camera. I don't think it knew the camera was there. It took a picture there, and then the next picture that it takes, because those things go snap, snap, snap. Okay, trail cams do. That thing was from the tree that was in this part of the frame. Okay, right in here, okay, was the tree. And then the very next picture, all you could see was this fuzzy outline of a leg leaving the frame. That's the most thing I've seen about squatches. Squatches. But I was impressed, man. I was like, ooh, look at that. It's pretty crystal clear. I'm assuming it's probably 20 yards from the camera, if that, not very far, from the camera. But, says, I hope it's the Bat Cave. Yeah, me too, buddy. Got to find another way in to that cave. I know we do got to find another way into that clay, What else we got? What's the most impressive photo? I just told you that, Skunk Ape. Did you get my email? Bill, what was your email about again? What was it about Todd Standing or something like that. Somebody sent me an email about Todd Standing. Yeah, I guess he mentioned Outdoor University for the second time or something like that. I don't know. When are you going back? I'm going to wait till after holidays. I want everybody to enjoy the holidays. I'm trying to enjoy the holidays myself. So I'm not always in the dog. Of the clip of Sasquatch in your live hunt. Yes, I did see that. Impressive. I didn't see that. Tax, what's up? That was me. Yep. Drink a bit. Can't do that on YouTube, buddy. But you ain't gotta worry. Some of us got. So I'll be all right. Did Jack set up game cams when he left the food on the log? I have no idea what you guys are talking about, so I don't know. Okay. I really don't know what you're talking about. So with that being said, I cannot answer that question. Okay. So I'm not too sure. He said, yes, he did. Happy 4th. What's going on? Danielle, I see you. Randy Morgan, what's going on? Sounds like you need to watch Outdoor University. Oh, man. Yeah, I did see that thing about Todd Standing, guys. It is what it is. I mean, we're both working for the same common goal, to get the species recognized as a real species. We already know it's a real species. Hundreds of thousands of people that have seen this thing know that it's a real species. Nameless preacher, what's going on? So it's, it's just we got to get science and the law caught up. Okay. You got to understand, I'm very big I'm in the hunting community. I know a lot of avid hunters, a lot. I know a lot of people like Tim Wells out there. You know what I'm saying? And the minute that it's real, and the minute that they know they're not chasing a ghost, they will go. And they will go military style. And there will be more killed. So that's what, what I'm afraid of. That's what God's afraid of. So we're on the same page there. I don't believe some of the things that he believes in. So I don't the thing is flesh and blood. It has no more special powers than a human, or it would be ruling us. So anyways, what other kind of questions you guys got? Let's see. I don't know. Bigfoot lovers versus Bigfoot hunters. Yep. Lovers will prevail. That's true. I agree. Because it's going to be us that get the species recognized. Hunters out there ain't looking for Bigfoot. They're looking for deer and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have a hard time believing these sightings that come from hunters. These guys are always claiming. I had one of my crosshairs, and so lying. You're flat out lying. I'm a hunter, and I know the adrenaline that runs through when it's in your crosshairs, when something's in your crosshairs. I don't believe you one bit. How close are you to getting a thermal? Well, I think we got $50 from one of you guys, and then $10 from one. I told you guys that we're saving up the super money. That don't go to the kids. That's what we're going to use for the thermal. So we're at I think $60, guys. So with that being said, happy 4th, Charles, Independence Day. Jody, what's up? There you are. I was wondering where you were. You're usually on here. Do You say, do you think he's real? Danielle says, of course I think this thing's real. If you watched from the beginning, which most of you have, I didn't. I thought it was fake. Me and Gerald Anderson from the University of the Unexplained were actually out fishing, recreational fishing. We was not filming for Outdoor University. At the time, Outdoor University wasn't even born yet. And we had an experience. And I thought, it's kind of weird. So we went back the next year when Outdoor University was formed. And me and Jack were going to do some crankbait fishing. He wanted to catch a big bass. And I said, I'll take you. I'll take you out and catch you a big bass. And we ran across this stuff and he started filming it. We put that up and it was, and everybody was like more and more and more. Well, somebody seen it. Some old lady seen that. And actually, because my phone number is right on the channel, guys, if you didn't know that, she called me with a sighting report. And I was like, well, that's right down the street. So I told Jack about it. Jack went out there in the winter. He's like, let's go. I said, no, I'm not going to waste my time. So Jack goes out there and films that, that first one in the snow. And he come back and he showed it to me. I was like, oh, I said, dude, that's definitely a footprint. Okay. So then we went out to do an investigation, me and him, and I wasn't expecting to find anything. Got growled at, found trackways, found numerous footprints. And I was like, whoa, what's the DNA results on the hair? The DNA results on the hair is unknown. That's what it is. Same thing. Brian, there you go. Brian just hit us up. BDS 89 just hit us up for $50. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. It came back unknown. So to get the genome and everything else out of it, we have to send it out and have more done. I have more hair, uncontaminated hair, because I have some right here, and it's, that I just keep, looking around. So, and I was like, oh yeah, I heard the growl and loud and clear. Yeah, I was talking and I heard it. So I actually kind of thought it was like a woodpecker or an animal. And until I listened to it. And then when that happened, I was like, okay, all right, there's something out here. Let's see what it is. I'm thinking it's a double bear track, until file 118. File 118 turned my life upside down. If I could go back, would I again? I don't know, guys. It has led me down this rabbit hole and this spiritual thing within myself that and questions that I just, there's more in the cave. I know there is. There's got to be. I'm telling you, I know that. That's got to be where they're at. And if it's not, I'm going to be amazed, But it's led me down a path, man, that I don't know I would, that I would go back down, to be honest with you. I mean, I look at my life before Sasquatch and I look at my life after Sasquatch. I mean, and there's cons in both areas. We haven't had anything yet because we drive. So I'm sure they're not going to chase a car, straight down Route 5. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going to happen. I mean, it's a major highway, 60 miles an hour. So, it just is what it is. So, but yeah, it's been an experience. It's been an experience. It says it will not be in the cave when you get there, I bet. Oh, no. I think you're right. I'm going to... My new camera dude filmed a lot of hunts with me, okay? He used to watch me stalk whitetail deer. and I mean stalk them, walk right up on them, okay, within 20 yards, and shoot them with a bow, okay? And for all you deer hunters, you know that's real hard, okay? And Brian was right there with me, you know? That's his name, Brian. He was right there with me, and he's amazing. You know, he's stealthy. He's quiet. So I think we're going to go in there really quiet, and we're going to try really, really hard to sneak in there. And I'm going to do some kind of a distraction, and I'm going to throw that ghillie on, and I'm just going to slowly move through there. And I mean slowly move through there, you know? And that's how I want to do it. Your new phone makes awesome pictures. Thank you. It's the same phone. It's just a carrier. I think it's a carrier. I think it's a reception thing, you know, because I know that I've went live from my phone here before. And the picture was amazing, but it's also grabbing my Wi-Fi here. So I don't know if that's what's going on, guys, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know, you know. Angel says Jack didn't go nowhere. Jack is at home with his family, spending the holidays, God standing style. That's what I want to do, okay? That's what I'm trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? The problem is I'm trying to get back there. Guys, we have an extremely demanding schedule coming up. I'm filming 7 days a week. I have a lot of stuff in the works. I'm trying to get this documentary done that we're filming. I still have a 4-day hunt that I promised you guys that, you know, I have to do. I have 2 trips scheduled. One to Bug Lake to chase the state record blue cat. And I have one planned in September, I think it's around the 24th, I think, a hog hunt down in Texas at one of my buddy's house. One of his buddies owns a major ranch down there, and they got hog problems. You know, anybody that's from Texas, you guys know you got hog problems. So I'll be in Texas, and I will be in North Carolina. Those 2 are coming up. I have film shoots every single day on the water. And not only on the water, I got some herbal segments coming up. I have a mushroom segment coming up. I have, I've been studying up on, my fungus, because Outdoor University does a lot of things, guys. It's about the outdoors is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's about the outdoors. Okay. So that's what we're doing. So please stick with me. I am on the Bigfoot thing. I'm going to get there. Bigfoot is at the top of the list, but, I need this channel to be broad, like I told you. I have a deal in the works, and I think it's done actually, where we will be launching our lure line in major stores. Walmart is one of them. You will be able to go into Walmart and buy Outdoor University gear with the logo on it, the whole 9 yards. So we're just finalizing that up. I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody since Thursday. Okay. I had a major problem happen the other day. And I needed Jack on it, but Jack is spending time with his family, so I have to wait to deal with this till afterwards. But I'm pretty sure that the deal is a done deal. All right. So that's really cool. You guys will, be able to get your gear, guys. So cool to hear that about your gear. Yes, I know. I have a buddy that has been amazing to me over the years. He's an older guy. He used to be a really close fishing buddy of mine, but now he's older. He's a vet, and he can't get out as much, but he still does everything he can for me. And his son is a pretty amazing lawyer, and he helped me with a lot of stuff. So I got a lot of stuff done this week, guys. A lot of legal things done, a lot of just outdoor university business done. Like I said, the transparency of the channel. This isn't my channel. This is your channel. All right. So with that being said, I think they wanted me to come out because I left a really big bag of apples. You left a big bag. Did anything take them? Jody, Joshua, did anything take those? That big bag of apples? Just telling them to please stop banging on the house. You're scaring me and my family and your friends, and they won't look to hurt you. See, everybody's just saying, let me address this, guys. Let me address this for a minute. Okay. And I want to start this with an apology if I piss anybody off. But I'm seeing a lot of people going, just tell them this, just tell them that. First of all, these things don't understand English. Okay? It's an animal. They don't understand mind speak. I don't believe in it. Okay? If they had the capability of telepathy, they would be ruling the planet. Fact. Okay? I don't believe in any of that. Do I believe they can read your intentions by your actions? Probably, because most animals can. Like a dog, a dog knows if you approach it to hurt it, it knows that. It can tell by your body language. So if that's what you're talking about, yes, I believe that. Will you record the hog hunt? Yes, I will record the hog hunt. We're going to do, I'm checking to see if they still allow spearing. I want to spear one, and we're going to do the other one with bow. We're going to take 2 hogs. So, what else? Dang, good point. All right. Nice pig picking. Yeah, I can't wait, man. We got a lot of cool stuff, coming up here, man. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of filming, guys. I'm trying to get it all edited. I'm having some computer issues myself now. So, just everything's running so super slow, but I'm working on it, and our new editor is working on it. So, hopefully between the 2 of us, I think we got like 10 segments filmed that's, need edited. So what else? Can you clarify about live hunts? Are they still happening? Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Of course they're happening. We would never stop doing that for you guys. Okay. That will never stop happening. Okay. Live hunts will never stop happening here on Outdoor University. All right. So what part of Texas are you going to? Down by Galveston. That's the closest town that, you guys probably know of. No friends at the new place. I don't know what that means. No friends at the new place. What's up, Charles? Tony, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? What's up, Charles? Your branch says true fans won't care for hat comments about, i.e., fishing, Bigfoot, hog hunting. Yeah. Hog hunts are so much fun in South Texas. Yeah, no, man. Tim Wells, the Spearmaster, Slockmaster. That dude's amazing, by the way, guys. If you don't know who he is, the dude is amazing. He actually had a Bigfoot sighting himself. And it's on his channel. Relentless Pursuit is the name of his show. And he did. The minute he seen it, he went straight after it and tried to kill it. I told you. People like Tim Wells. I know true hunters that are there. They're trophy hunters. They're only there for the kill. That's why we got to be careful on how we go about this, guys. All right? Because there's not a million of these things running around, and we don't even know what, we We know nothing about these things, you know. And I keep saying this, and I keep saying this, and I keep saying this. There's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert. Zero. Not me, not Todd Standing, nobody. Not Cliff Breckman, nobody. Because to be an expert, you have to have a body and study it, or a live specimen and study it. We don't have any of that. So there's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert. Only people and what they've seen on their experiences. Let me tell you something. I've had experiences with white-tailed deer. Every single one of them has been different. So I can't base my behavior on one white-tailed deer. Okay? You can't. You know what I'm saying? Coons. There's a perfect one. All you coon hunters. You guys know that. You know? There's all different types of attitudes on raccoons, man. Some are nice, some are mean, some, you know, will jump right out the tree on the back, dude on your dog's back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, there's no such thing as an expert. Thirsty River alligator gar. I want to catch one. Trinity River. Actually, there's a lot of better spots on the Trinity River, believe it or not, man. A lot of hidden holes that I know of, guys, for big alligator gar. And I'm talking right in the city. You guys wouldn't even guess it. Take a while to learn, Charles. Takes a while to learn, yes. Charles, hope you and your family have a great 4th of July. Tony, we are trying to. I was out filming today. I was out filming yesterday. I'm going to lie, I'm in a doghouse. But it's what Outdoor University demands. This is what business demands. Okay? You want to be successful and you want to get something done, you need to dedicate everything you have to it. Okay? If you go into something half-ass, you're going to get half-ass results. And that's a fact. My father taught me that. You know, you're going to do something, you do it all the way. You do it right. Because if not, then you got to redo it. And I'm not trying to restart this company. Okay? I'm not trying to be one of these guys that's out there that's been looking for Bigfoot for 30 years. That's not going to happen. I'm going to find this thing, and I'm going to end this thing. Like humans, good or bad. That's right. I mean, I'm sure they got different personalities, because if you look at the reports, guys, look at the sightings, look at the reports, look at the interactions, you know, it seems like the ones up north, like in Alaska, are way more aggressive. It seems like the more north you get, the more aggressive they get. The more southern you get, the less aggressive they get. I don't know. That's just from the reports. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. So, what else? Where do you think all these Bigfoots and wolves walking on 2 legs, where do you think they all came from? I don't believe in the wolves walking on 2 legs. I told you guys a while back, I'm still working on this dog man thing. I got a theory. I'm going to shoot it at you guys. It's going to piss me off, but it makes a lot of sense. Bigfoots, I mean, they talk about them, you know, giant hairy creatures, not Nephilim. There's other ones in the Bible, okay? Giant hairy beings, okay, in the Bible. I think that they've been here, dude. I just think it's just another species. I think it's another animal. And I think they're declining every year. I think they're getting scarcer and scarcer and scarcer and scarcer. That's what scares me, that if we don't find these things soon, we'll never know. You know, they're going to die off, you know? I mean, and here's another problem. Here's a theory that I heard a while back ago from a dude named Jason Stantz. He told me that his grandmother was dating a Cherokee Nation guy when she was younger. And he told her that the reason why Sasquatch stay away from people is because they used to interact. And what happened is we passed disease to them, and they caught a disease and it wiped, you know, most of them out. So they stay away from us because they don't want to catch something from us. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand is, you know, if we handle this species, do we have a disease that it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? Can it get sick from us? Can it spread through through all of, what I'm saying? Through all of them. We don't know that, man. We don't know that, So, we, I don't know. What else? I have a question, Charles. Bill, what is it? The Minerva monster. Yeah, Minerva's right down the street. Peace yourself. Pace yourself. I'm not trying to pace myself. Nothing. I'm not trying to be one of these guys that's been hunting Bigfoot for 30 years. That ain't gonna happen. All right, Bill, I'm waiting for your question. Where did the red-headed giants come from? We don't. You guys are always trying to get me in a religious conversation, but all I gotta say is I'm a Christian, guys, and we can't have that conversation on this channel. Okay, that's for a totally another time. Maybe we'll set something up with a private chat for people who want that content. Okay, so I'm still waiting for Bill's question. It says, "Stay Rambo." That's right, man. It drew first blood when it hit me in the face with that stick. Says, I'm on all the Bigfoot researchers I've seen on YouTube, and I feel you will be the one to make history. I think that might be right. And I think it's going to be done here in Ohio because their habitat's shrinking. We're shrinking them here. It ain't like the Pacific Northwest, man, where you're, or Canada, where your odds of seeing one aren't very, you know what I'm saying? They move at night here, man, and they do it on purpose. My question is there, buddy. What is it, Bill Branch? What is your question? Where's Bill's question at? Boom, boom, boom. I have a question, Charles, and then all of it says my question. And then my question is there, buddy. Where's the question? I don't see it, Bill. Anything worth doing is worth doing, right, Bill? I'm going back through. It's all speculation at this point, Charles. Bill, I don't see your question. Just let me know what it is again. Oh, why is human DNA older than planet Earth? I don't know where you found that, Bill. I really don't, but I know quite a bit about DNA analysis, and I know quite a bit about astronomy, and I know quite a bit about the Earth. And that ain't true. I don't know where you learned that from, but whoever taught you that. From a static standpoint, how do you plan to explore the cave? Well, let's talk about that for a minute, guys. I mean, honestly, let's have a conversation about that. I was going to go stealth on it. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go stealth on it. I was going to send my cameraman over. Just, kind of straight walk to it. And I was just going to stealth off. I was going to have him go do a distraction. And then I was just going to just kind of stealth it. I was going to hunker down like maybe 30, 40 yards from the entrance and just have him start walking towards it, at a certain point in time, he'll just start walking towards, see if they leave the cave, knowing he's coming. I don't know. There has to be some kind of a day watcher there. Okay. There has to be a day watcher there. If that's where they're sleeping, there has to be a day watcher there in that general area. Okay. And I'm sure that day watcher is not going to let you get anywhere close. So we're going to have to be very stealthy. We're going to have to go in very quietly. That's how Todd Standing got his footage. Almost hit you again. Yeah. The Bible doesn't say there are other giants. I'm not going to get into that religious conversation. We'll have a religious conversation, guys. We could do that. We could do maybe we could do a private chat, because I can get, when I go live, I can do just subscribers. Not all public, just subscribers, and I can label it, biblical Bigfoot chat. We can do that. And if, please guys, don't go up in there and heckle. Please, let's try to have a civil conversation. I'll plan that for this week. Okay. And I'll get all my scripture down. I'll get everything ready for you guys. Place trail cams outside of the cave before entering the cave. I wanted to do that. There could be young ones in the cave. Yeah, there could be. That's the problem. And if there is, we got an issue. We got to figure out what we're going to do, because we're not just going to go up in there Rambo and anything with young ones. You walk up to a bear and it's got cubs, you're in trouble. Back away slowly. Chris Block, what's up? From West Side. What's up, Chris? What's going on, man? You're a little late, If you go take chem lights, crack them, throw them in. It's a great idea. It's not for you to believe or disbelieve. It's proven by science. Son, you're wrong. What is? Well, I don't understand what that means, Bill. Ancient Aliens said this TV show. Yeah, Ancient Aliens. Yeah. I like you, Bill, but number one, there's no way. Okay, here. I'm going to scientifically break this down for you. How do you date DNA? The only way to date DNA is to carbon date anything. That's the only way you can backdate anything, is radiocarbon dating, okay, or fluorocarbon dating. Now, you can't do either one because you can't apply heat to DNA without breaking it down, okay? So you can't date DNA. You can't say how old the DNA is. It's ancient lineage. You can't do that. That's just not how DNA works, okay? I don't know where they got that from, but my grandma loves that show, Ancient Aliens. George Tsoukalos, yeah. So actually, he did a Bigfoot thing too. George Tsoukalos did. Yeah, he says. Chris says I'm late. I'm here, late again. Darla, what's up? Everybody's like, I'm here, but I'm late. Amish John, take the camera and hide something, maybe like a piece of wood. Here's what I've been working on, guys. I actually got a log that I hollowed out, man. I'll just put it around about that high, like an old stump. And I hollowed it out from underneath, and I drilled a hole in it. And I put a camera in it. I did that the other day. Me and Gerald Anderson did that the other day. Yeah, don't mess with the babies, Chris. I 100%. You need to try chatter, like some sounds. I want to get some of that chatter on tape. You know what I'm saying? And if we can get enough of it on tape, we can come up with a dialect language. Okay, we can decipher. You know what I'm saying? We can try to figure it out. Here in Australia, we have the Yowie. That's right. You sure do. That was known to walk like a spider. Different ideas about it, but I think it's either a disability or inbreeding. It's not mythical. I agree. You got to understand, man, there's not many of these species, so there is inbreeding going on. That's a fact. There has to be. And with that being said, there is deformities. There'll be facial deformities. Inbreeding in chimpanzees is very common. And there's a lot of deformities there. But we don't know. We're always comparing them to chimpanzees and apes, and who knows? These things are probably nothing like a chimpanzee or an ape. We don't know. That's the problem here, is everything is speculation, and that's what gets me, is we got nothing, we got some stuff. Good evening, Big T. What up? So We really got nothing. So all we got is what we got in our research area. Okay. Then what other researchers got. Okay. So, and then you can try to compare and see if there's like similarities. But here's the problem that I've noticed is a lot of researchers are just saying things because other researchers say them. They haven't experienced it. You know what I'm saying? They haven't experienced it. Okay. They're just saying it. Just because, it's a common thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a mistake. I think we need to stop doing that. If it hasn't happened to you, just don't recognize the phenomena until it happens. Keep it in the back of your mind and then be like, okay, here's one time, here's two times. All right, 3 times this has happened. This other researcher has had the same thing happen. Maybe this is a behavioral pattern. All right. It says one thing we have about Bigfoot is they're thieves. Well, you're right. They stole my backpack. I'll bet you one of you guys said that backpack's probably in that cave. You know what? If that backpack's in that cave, I'm going to go back and see who said that in the comments, because you probably went there and took my backpack and stuck it in that cave. I'm just messing with you. Well, what else? I wonder if they watch fireworks too. I don't know. That's kind of weird. And see, here's another thing that I have a problem with. If these things had intelligence, like everybody said they're super smart, why don't they make fire? Bottom line, never have you heard of a Bigfoot sitting by a fire. A camper or a hunter walked up on and seen a Bigfoot sitting by the fire, looks and runs away. Never. As a matter of fact, they're kind of attracted to fire. Yeah, there's fireworks going on all around me right now, guys. Good evening, Charles. What's up, Big T? Chris Vlog, gotta set up the camera without electronics, like a waterproof one. I got an aqua view right there. Bloop. Got it. We got them, And I got low glows, brand new low glows. So I went out and we got a little bit more equipment. I went out and I bought a different kind of a light today too. So we'll see how that works out. They use fire. You got proof that they use fire? I've never seen them use fire. That's what I just said. Why can't they make fire if they're so intelligent? There's never been a report of them making fire, anybody seeing them making fire, or even them using fire. Never. I looked. I went through everything the BRFO has. Not one report. Yeah, only on stage TV shows, Bigfoot around fires. No, I've heard a lot of you guys from the viewers, man. One of you guys said that you think it's because they can see us, but we can't see them because of the fire. I don't know how that works, but I think that's what one of you guys said, I think it's because they can see us so well and they just stay off into the shadows. I think that's one of the reasons why. Plus, you're in the woods and you're an animal and you're a curious animal, a higher level than a deer or a raccoon, in intelligence, not as high than humans, but, and you see a big glowing thing over there. You're like, well, let's go over there. What is that? Curiosity. You know what I'm saying? Still use the knocking sticks. I am using the knocking sticks. Yeah, I love them. They're great. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, they don't need fire. I agree. Yeah, they're an animal. Humans need fire, guys. Okay, we need fire. I need a belt too, by the way. I never heard of them using fire. Me neither. Fire would attract attention. That's correct. And I think they associate humans with bad things. And I think they've been taught that down through the years. I don't know if the Native Americans at one time tried to attack them. I don't know. There's all kinds of weird stories about the Native Americans trying to, take out giants. And who knows anymore? There's just so much out there, and And I figure that the past is the past. Okay. I don't need to know all that. All I need to know is where this thing is, and I'll get it on film. And then I won't have to worry about all that. Then that'll all come later after the species is proven. What up, Dillo Gamer? What's up? I see you there, brother. They do make fire here in Australia. Look up. Well, I have my opinion about that. They're probably Aborigines and not Bigfoot. And over the years that they've evolved, they have more hair than everybody else because they're out there with half naked, and it does get cold in Australia at night in the desert. They are like cows. No research I have seen includes any fire use. That is correct. That is correct. There is no fire use. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody's like, these things have higher intelligence. They have the capability of mind speak. Dude, you ain't got mind speak if you can't light a fire. Honestly, God, seriously. Charles, get a drone. Got one. And fill it up in the cave. Yeah, I got a drone. The orbs are around you. Oh, here we go. I knew somebody was going to say that. Stupid orbs. Phone is dying. Have to. Good night. Big Dano. I love you. Peace, brother. I'm sorry your phone's dying, man. I mean, I think they're actually growing in popularity. Bigfoot? Of course it is. Because phones are more prevalent now. I mean, we have cameras right on them. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, imagine if everybody had a camera back in the 1800s when these things' population was probably a lot higher. They would already have been proven, okay? So, there's more phone usage. There's more people getting in the outdoors. If you noticed, since COVID-19, the sightings have shot through the roof. The reason why is because people were locked down. They couldn't go to public places. So what they did is they went out in the outdoors and started experiencing the outdoors, started hiking, started having things happen, started seeing these things. More people are getting outdoors now. That's why. Any wild animal is smart enough to avoid people. That's right. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You don't see wild animals just walk up to you. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, they've had interaction with people or was raised by people. Avoid humans are less dangerous. That's true. Any wild animal is smart enough to avoid people. They use learned behavior just like other animals do. That's right. That's right. They don't use fire because instructions show how to rub two sticks together is in Japanese. They don't speak Japanese, brother. I would say File 118 is some of the best footage I've ever seen. I agree. File 118 is what changed me. That's what did it. And I'm like, and it's just been an emotional roller coaster, guys. It's been a rabbit hole, man. I wonder if they can catch COVID-19. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? That's what I was talking about, us messing with them. If we actually was able to grab one and shake one's hand, will we transfer something to that species? Then that species will go and transfer to its own species and wipe them out. We don't know, man. I mean, everybody wants to find one. What are you going to do when you do? What are you going to do when you find one? You're not going to be able to touch this thing without gloves because you don't know. If you touch it and it walks away, now it transfers it to the whole thing. Next thing you know, it's spread and it just kills everybody, What about putting one to sleep? Spike an apple with something. Okay. That's a good idea. Problem is where we're going to know where it's sleeping at. Because it's going to eat the apple and just walk away. And now we got a Sasquatch sleeping in the woods somewhere, and we don't know where it is. You know? And another thing, how are we going to know dosage? What if we kill this thing and we OD and we never find it? And now there's one left. And now the rest of them are really pissed off. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of questions around that. Chris. Chris, now I got my brain thinking, quit that. We are not shooting them. Nope. We are not shooting them. The only way we're shooting them is with a camera. We are not slinging bullets or lead at any Sasquatch on this channel. I got my shirt today, James said. And the other day, I love it. Also, Tony, yeah, you guys, by the way, the Bigfoot cast giveaway, guys. Remember, you need to submit a picture of you in your shirt, okay, with your subscriber name to the email to 123outdooruniversity123@gmail.com to be entered into that cast giveaway. All right. So you guys get your shirts. You better do it. You're not entered unless you get your shirt. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a Bigfoot shirt. It could be any one of the Outdoor University shirts. Tracker in the apple. That's a good. He says X-Lax. I'm just me, he says X-Lax. Yeah, that thing's going to be pissed. You give it X-Lax, that thing's going to be pissed off. I'll tell you right now. You think I got hit in the face with a stick? I'm going to be getting hit in the face with something else. All right. The others would go after you. I agree. Shoot with a tranquilizer, that would be it. But if we're that close to hit them with a tranquilizer gun, I'm not close to get you on film. You know what I'm saying? But they are pretty fast, Tranquilizer dart made from a grizzly bear might knock it out or slow it down. Because these things, they got some size on them, guys. If you look at file 118, man, and I mean that thing compared to me, dude, I'm standing sideways and I'm still not as wide as it is turned. I'm thinking the tree knocks are interesting too. Yeah. Always 3. See, it wasn't always 3 though when we first got in there. If you guys remember, it was always 1. Then as we started like kicking their mounds and knocking stuff over, then it started becoming 3s, the one who kidnapped men in the 1920s seems to like tobacco. It was actually a family. He was in his backpack. As a matter of fact, I just watched that episode of Survivor Man where he talks about that one last night on YouTube. You don't think you don't want to anger them. Well, Darla, listen, actually I do. All your Bigfoot researchers are out there trying to be their friends, and nobody's got nothing. Zippity zero. I'm out there kicking their mounds over and stuff like that, and I got them on film. So, they're going to get pissed off and they're going to come right up to me, and I'm going to stand there and film it. Now, if it beats me half to death, it beats me half to death. But guess what? I got that sucker on film. That's why I like going live. Take a picture. Take a picture with it and put it on Outdoor University chat channel is what he told me. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, okay, as the owner of Outdoor University, to enter that, because there's just so many different things on the chat channel. To be entered, you need to email a picture of yourself in the shirt to 123 Outdoor University 123. That's what you need to do. There must have been some kind of miscommunication between me and Jack there. He probably meant to email it. They're all around me. Don't bother me. Don't bother them. Yep. See, I like that philosophy. Don't bother me and don't bother them. But here's the problem. Because now that I started down this rabbit hole, man, I mean, I got to prove this. Because, I mean, everybody thinks I'm nuts. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, that's one thing I'm not, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people who know me really know me. Might be Frank the Grizzly, Big T, those knockers I bought. You use them for self-defense as well. What are you going to do? You're right. The only thing you're going to be able to do is hit that thing in the nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that thing's going to grab that thing and just beat you with it. But this thing's only this big, but yeah. Besides, I don't want to lose them, man. I like knocking with those things. They're awesome. Awesome. Jack loves his too. All right. Yeah. What do we got? Those knockers. I don't know nothing about Jack posting any solo videos. We here at Outdoor University don't acknowledge any of that. So I don't know what any of that is. You are brave. Buddy, I can't do that. Do it. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty scary out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have film to back up my stuff. There you go, Daniel. Yep. You want kill it. No, I don't want to kill it. Just ask Google assistants, Teddy Roosevelt and Bigfoot. Yeah, I know. He's had an experience, I know. There's very few things out there, guys, that I haven't read. I mean, you'd be surprised on the reading and the research that I sit here and I do, since this has happened. Just piss it off. That's what I said. Just piss it off. It's going to come right over to you. You make it angry enough, it's going to come to you. Or it's going to give you behavioral signs that nobody else has yet. So now we can put another piece of the puzzle in. See, that's what it's about, guys. It's about a puzzle. And you keep adding pieces to it. You know what I'm saying? We already got footage. We know the general body structure, okay? We know it's bipedal. We know it walks on, 2 legs. We know that, there is scent in some way, shape, or form related to this thing. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. Now, the aggressive behavior part of the puzzle is very little. Very, very little. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and we know that it does get pissed because it hit me in the face with a stick. I think you're a funny dude. You should go on a sideshow and just talking to people. Yeah, there you go. Oh, come on now. Well, okay, Charles, I'll do that. You come up with some funny stuff. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's what they say. Turf war. Now, I'm not trying to do a turf war with this thing. It's just, that's why, we took the approach of one's the aggressor. One is, the non-aggressor or gifter or whatever. I can't even remember what we said. I think we said gifter. To be honest with you, I can't remember. So that way we can see what kind of interactions we get, because when we separate, we can see, when he's in one part of the area and I'm in another part of the area, we can see, what kind of interactions, we're getting that we don't do on live hunts. But, when I'm out there filming the, documentary and stuff, the action is different between, when I'm out there by myself. It's different when there's only one person out there. They're not as prone to be active. I mean, they're there and they let you know that they're there. You know what I'm saying? but they're not banging on trees and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, and they're not throwing things. What's up? What's going on, Henry? What's up? What else we got here? How do you know it won't kill you? I don't. Yeah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I scared? Of course I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? But guess what, man? If if it does kill me, it's going to kill me on a live hunt. And if not, I will have it on film. Somebody will find my body. Oh, old man Whistler will report that, hey, his car's still there, or or they'll run the VIN number and the license plate on the car at the state park. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they'll go and launch a search party, and they'll find me in the camera. This thing's not smart enough to grab a camera and hide it. It's not going to do that. It's going to kill you and just walk away. Is there any way to get a tracker on it? I don't know. Right now, we're trying to just get thermal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we had, one of our people, as a matter of fact, let me give him a real quick shout out one more time. Okay. We had somebody donate. Today, we had Brian BDS 89. He donated $50 in super chat. Thank you, by the way. Like I said, I told you guys this earlier, all the super chat money, and I hate to do this because I feel guilty. All the super chat money we're going to use for a thermal, okay? Because I'm real big on the kids. But we have to do this to advance this channel. We have to, do this to advance this channel, okay? So we're going to take all the super chat money. We're going to throw it all in, or whatever, the donations is, on these live streams. I think there's a little, button down here that says you can, show your support for Outdoor University Online with a $ sign on it. Whether it's $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever, man. It's all going towards the camera. It's all going towards that thermal. Like if I hit that thermal imager, I would hit that. I'd hit that cave with the thermal before I even approached it. You know what I'm saying? I'd hit it, boom, because that way we would know if there was something in it. Have you found any nests? They need to sleep somewhere. I told you guys that. That was in the footage that we lost. We actually went there and filmed it. That's where all this was found. That's where all of this hair was found, right here. All of it. We found a bunch of it everywhere. Me and Jack, that's what I made that keychain out of. That's the hair that we sent away. All of it, we put it all in a baggie, So yeah, we did. They are sleeping somewhere. That's what, Can you trap one alive? Here's the problem is, dude, to trap this thing, I mean, you're going to either have to use a chain, and these things are extremely strong. I mean, from all the reports, it's going to break any trap, and then probably what you're going to do is you just hurt it. It's probably going to leave the area. See, that's what I'm scared of is these things. We're going to press these things so hard that they're going to leave the area. And there's a lot of other land they can go to. They've been up there, on Old Man Whistler's property for a long time. I guess they've been over here on this Geauga County's lady's land for a long time. You know what I'm saying? She said she don't see them much in the winter as she does in the summer. She says, she starts to see them in the spring, summer, and fall is when she sees them. She's up north a little bit, not by much. You see that cave. What is up with that? You're late. We've been talking about that cave. I haven't went there yet. Henry. Okay. Roger T. I'm thinking you tried to shoot it with a paintball gun with a glow paint. Yeah. See, here's the problem is okay, say I was to do that. It's probably going to leave the area. And here's why. I had a problem a long time ago with cats. So I bought an airsoft. Doesn't hurt them. I mean, it hurts them, but it doesn't kill them. It doesn't penetrate their skin. It just skedaddles them. So I started popping them with airsoft, and then now they don't even come around because they know, that area is associated with pain. So that's what I'm thinking that animal behavior is going to be like. You know what I'm saying? I can't get it to the email, Charles. I don't know what else to do because it really want one of them casts. Okay, Tony, you should have the email, Tony. It's 123 Outdoor University 123 at gmail.com. No spaces, all one word. All right. Because I don't think you can post pictures down here in the comments. Like I said, to do. I think I was wrong about that, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. I'm thinking you tried the paintball gun. So are you going back off the aggressive behavior? No, I'm not. I'm not going to back off the aggressive behavior. I'm not. No researcher has ever taken an aggressive approach like I do. They all want to try to friend this thing and gift this thing. And guess what? They still ain't got this thing, and they've been doing it for 30 years. I'm going to piss this thing off. There's two things that are going to happen. Either I'm going to piss this thing off to the point where it hurts me and I get you on film, or I'm going to piss this thing off to the point where it leaves. One or the other. And I don't think it's going to run. I think it's going to stand and defend its ground. It's been there for a long time. Its family's probably been there. So I think we're going to have a confrontation, and I think it's going to be on film. I'm just telling you. That's what I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Build a piece of plywood with screws in it. I seen that. They did that on Monster Quest. Problem is there's other animals in the woods that I'm not trying to hurt. Rambo, don't back down. That's correct. Rambo don't back down. You know what I'm saying? He covers himself in mud and then opens his eyes and grabs that dude. Where do you draw the line on how much runs it off? I mean, that's a good question, Big T. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to run off. I just said there's either two behaviors that animals are going to do. If it was a new area or it's an area that it doesn't frequent as much, yeah, it'll probably stay out of there. But dude, that sucker lives there. It lives there. It's there every time we go back there. They're back there every time we go back there. Not just one of them. They are back there every time we go back there. I don't think if I come to your living room, and I start harassing you, are you going to leave? No, you're not going to leave. You're going to make me leave with any means possible. I mean, that's right. I mean, we're gaining evidence here. Here's what I need to do is I need this piece of the behavior. Okay. Because if these creatures are as intelligent as they say, and this is how we're going to prove it, we're going to use the aggressive approach first. Okay. We'll be able to fill that behavior in the puzzle. Okay. Then we'll see if they know what forgiveness is. Okay. Then we'll start gifting them and see if we can get on their good side. Okay. That shows cognitiveness, awareness, self-awareness that only humans have, animals don't have. Then we'll know that they're at least part human, some way, shape, or form. Okay. So you got to break down the behavior and put the patterns together, apply psychology to this aspect, and we will come up with answers. We'll be back on the tree like bears. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to pee on one of its mounds the one day. That would probably be a mistake, though. Solar-powered IR cams. Yep, we already figured that one out. We got that in the works, Outdoor University has something huge in the works for you guys, man. They live in family groups. I agree. I think they do, too. I think they use that cave like a home. I think that's true. I think they do, too. I'm not saying all Sasquatch use a cave, but that probably, would be a likely spot. That's something we got to check out, guys. It's just that simple. We have to We have to go check this thing out. I mean, it's a freaking cave, dude. Who don't want to walk in a cave? God knows what the hell's in there. Net guns. Yeah, that thing's just going to grab that net and rip it, you know? On a hog-eye cam, what else? Would you try a tranquilizer? Everybody's been asking me that. Try to tranquilize it. Here's the problem. How do we know the dosage? You know what I'm saying? And then what do we do when we got this thing tranquilized? Take DNA? We already have DNA. There's already been DNA of a Sasquatch. Lots of places have it. It comes back as an unknown primate, is exactly what it comes back as. Okay? It comes back. What is it? I can't even remember. I got all the paperwork, but it comes back as an unknown primate, guys. Okay? So we already have DNA of it. You know? The only way to do it would be to keep it tranquilized long enough to get it out of the woods. Okay? Because now you got a sleeping Sasquatch. So here's what you got to do. Now you got to get this thing out. 900 pounds. Now you got to get it out of there with all the other ones around. That's probably not going to happen. And then you got to get it in your truck. And then who in the hell, what do you do? Go to the police station? And say, hey, I need you to throw this thing in the cell? You know, you're instantly going to lose possession of it because now the government's got it. What the hell do you do with this thing? Honestly. A dead body's a different story. You can just drag it home, you know, put it in the garage with a tarp on it. You ain't putting a sedated Sasquatch in there because what are you going to do when this thing wakes up? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, body weight. It's the drugs are prescribed. Yeah, I understand that. But, you know, did you hear everything else that I just said? I mean, you know, family members are going to think you killed it. That's right. That's what I just said. And then they're going to just rip you to pieces. You know, use doses, information for big game. I understand that, Big T, but did you hear the rest of what I said? You know, I mean, now what are we going to do with this damn thing? You know, we have to keep it sedated for a long period of time, which you can't do because it's going to go into respiratory failure. So it's going to die. You know, and now we just did something that we said we wasn't going to do, you know, we killed one. So I don't know, you know, there's a lot of things, man. I mean, you know, what the hell are you going to do when you tranquilize this thing? There's so many things now that you have to do, you know, you better have a place to put this thing. You better have some kind of a big ass cage. And I can promise you this thing's going to make such a ruckus that it's getting the police called. Okay. Now the police are going to come. You got a Sasquatch caged in your backyard. The first thing they're doing is confiscating it. There you go. Lost. You know, there was no Sasquatch. This guy's crazy. That's exactly what the cops are going to do. You know that as well as I do. If it's in a cave, it has the back door. Yeah, that's true. There will be a watcher. Yep. The watcher is, it's a real big cave. Charles, real big. It looked pretty big. I mean, it probably looked 10 foot by 8 foot high is my assessment of it. And I don't know if it was like they dug out inside or if it was a natural cave. Because it was, you know, on the other side of that ravine. Blurry and shipping container. Yep. Buried shipping container. That's a good idea. I was going to do that anyways for a shelter, bomb shelter. Sounds like King Kong. I know. That's the exact scenario. You're right, King Kong. They tranquilize this thing, and now this thing's pissed off. And what's it do? It goes and kills half the people in New York City. You know, and freaks out. Just like the photo in the show, the world you are finding. I think it's best to find bones from a grave. That's right, because that would be proof. Because that would be a proof. I mean, I'm still waiting to see what's going on with these. I'm still waiting to see what's going on with this, you know. And it's got to be more than just a tooth, because the one dude found a tooth. They had a DNA test that came back unknown. They said, we don't know what the hell it's from, but it ain't a Sasquatch. He says, well, how do you know? The DNA is unknown. He says, well, it's just because we don't want it to be a Sasquatch, pretty much is what they meant. Just trying to bounce thoughts off. I get it, Big T. No offense. I'm not No, but that's just how I talk. I'm not taking offense to you. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, what the hell are we going to do with this thing now? I mean, we need to, everybody's like, go out there and tranquilize one. Well, dude, what am I going to do when this damn thing wakes up? It's going to be pissed. And I mean, let me tell you something. You tranquilize me, I'm going to be pissed when I wake up. You know? That thing's probably going to be mad as hell, man. I mean, I don't want to be involved in all that noise, But I mean, if we had a plan, like, boom, we can go down, we can get Old Man Whistler's tractor, we can drag it. Maybe we could keep it at Old Man Whistler's, but look, if I bring in Sasquatch to Old Man Whistler's, he's probably going to be pissed off because he told me, he said, what's back there is back there. It's nobody's business. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. So I think he means don't mess with him. You know what I'm saying? Give it a cup of coffee. Yeah, man. I take a selfie with a drink and a beer. I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah. Chris Lacey, what's up? You think they know who you are? I think they do. Progression to the next bluff charge. I think they do. I think they can tell the difference between me and somebody else. I think they can. I really do. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. Somebody said give them a picture, of us and laminate it. And I thought that was a really good idea. You know what I'm saying? Because somewhere my backpack is somewhere. It's somewhere. It didn't just disappear into thin air. It's somewhere. So, Ovaltine. Yeah, they like Ovaltine. I like Ovaltine. So give them a mirror. Yeah, that would be weird. I'm sure they understand what they look like because they see other ones. It's like, if you've never seen your face in a mirror, you're gonna have a general idea of what you look like because you can feel your face and you can see somebody else. Brian, what's up? Thank you for the donation, by the way. Yeah, they say here comes that crazy guy that charged at me. Yeah. Oh no, that's not what they're saying. They're saying, hey, look, there's that dude I hit in the face with a stick. That's what they're saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I still got a huge lump right there, man. Look at that thing. Yeah. Not cool, man. What do you think? You're looking for the backpack. That's why they gave some stuff back. That could be. See, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of behavior right there shows a cognitive level of self-awareness that only humans have that other animals don't. Okay. The keychain thing. I'm still pretty freaked out about that keychain thing. I didn't even want to bring it up. I don't know what that meant. I don't know if that X meant, okay, this is your turf, you stay here. This is where your camp is, or if that meant stay out of our area. I'm not too sure. We know nothing about this creature. That's right. We know nothing about this creature. We have a better shot of hitting the bullseye with a target blindfolded. You're absolutely correct. Than dosing safely tranquilizing. Like we don't know. There we go. I'm just me. $20. Right on, buddy. Thank you. We appreciate that. It's going right to the thermal. Because if I had a thermal, I'd hit that cave first. Boom. See him walking around and or just even moving in that cave on a thermal. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be so awesome. But you're right. We don't. There's no such thing as an expert. And I don't care what anybody says, every time you see, these people introduced as a Sasquatch expert or we've asked our experts. But there's no such thing as an expert. You have to have a specimen to study to be an expert. I know that things are real. You guys know these things are real. But, the other half of the world thinks we're nuts. Well, they won't when we find them. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, sure. We knew that all along. And you were like, nah, suckers. No. Yeah, we told you, Gift a harmonica. Oh, man, somebody else said that. Chris, I don't know if that was you that said that too. Yeah, and then you can hear them blowing it. Like, just play it and let them see you doing it. And then they'll imitate it, Because I'm not worried about getting DNA samples. I got DNA. I got it. I already got it, So I'm not worried about, the saliva samples, I'm more worried about crystal clear footage is what I want. I want crystal clear footage of this thing is what I want. I want a behavioral pattern. Okay. I want to be able to write a behavioral structural pattern on this creature saying, here's pictures, here's DNA, here's its behavior. This is what it does. You know what I'm saying? And then another researcher take that print and go out and apply that and say, yep, I have success. This is exactly what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? That is science. A ghillie suit is the best idea. I have one out there. I covered it with leaves the other day. It's right at the bottom of my tree stand. Well, it's around my tree stand. Not right at the bottom. Charles, is the cave an old man Whistler's land? Yes, it is. You get 3 or 4 persons in with you. Confuse it. Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's going to get confused or if it's going to get angry. I mean, it's in that cave. That's what Tony says. It's in that cave. I think Tony. You're probably right. Didn't Les try playing for them? Yes, he did. Yes, Survivor Man did. And didn't he leave a harmonica? I think he left one too, if I remember correctly. There is no expert, just people having different experiences. That's right. And that's all we can do is we can take these experiences and say, well, look, here's a generalization. Everybody's having this same thing happen. Like, perfect example. Lots of people smell this thing. They say there's a scent to it. There's people that's been right up next to it that say it doesn't have a scent to it. So we know that obviously either the male or the female have a scent. Okay. Either it's a mating thing, a certain time of the year, which I believe it's a certain time of the year. Okay. And here's why. Because nature doesn't really want you having babies in the middle of the winter and them dying. White-tailed deer don't have babies in the winter. There's no food. There's less food. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the spring is for. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the gestation period, so we don't know when, but if you do look, all the sightings, okay, are in a general time frame of the smell. That's truth. So a tracker, ghillie suit. I think that means stay out of our area. Here's your toy back. Nobody believes me about my encounter either. My family thinks I'm retarded. My brother just straight thinks I'm stupid. My brother don't believe me one bit. He don't care about the footage. He's like, yeah, whatever. It's some dude walking to the woods. I'm like, okay. Why would some dude be walking in the woods barefoot with a gorilla suit on? For no reason, when nobody is. If you're going to do that, you're going to want people to see you because you're a hoaxer, right? At least I would. I'd walk straight through the middle of the parking lot, just start booking it, get one of them, them blob squatches. I don't know. But yeah, I feel you. Darla, I feel you. Nobody believes you about your income. Nobody believes us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a Bigfooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. So imagine how Bigfooters feel. It's a rut season, like deer smell and rut. That's exactly what I believe. I believe that. And there's more science basing that than any other theory. Okay, that's fact. You know what I'm saying? Name an animal that has its young in the harshest time of the year. Boop, zero. Okay, they all have it at the best time of the year, the beginning times of the year, so there's food and they can prosper and grow and be old enough and big enough and robust enough to make it through the very next cold spell. I mean, cold season, or dry season, or whatever the kind of season it may be. It's science, man. Here's the problem: is a lot of these researcher guys are out there and they're just coming up with these theories and they're not based on science, man. Like I told you, Sasquatch have a flat nose. They don't have a good smell. They don't have the room for the sensory organs like a long snout animal does. So they don't rely 100% on their smell. Do they have better smell than humans? Probably, because they have larger nostrils, because they're a bigger being. They need to get more air. Okay. And yes, they probably smell better than us. You know what I'm saying? But I think their primary is their eyes. That's why they see at night. That's why they see so well. A lot of people believe that they see IR. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's their eyes, guys. I really do. Clarence, what's up? Have some glow sticks in the next hunt and throw them in the woods and see if they mess with them. That's a good idea. Maybe we should just hang them from a tree. And if they move, we'll know. Or if something grabs them. That's a good idea, buddy. I like that idea. I'm going to write that down. Glow sticks. That's a great idea. Clarence. Yeah, I'll write that down. And we'll say that when I do it, I'll give you a shout out, doggy. Because that's a great idea. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, what else we got here? Yeah. All right. Anyways, guys. All right. So, anyways, I just wanted to chat with you guys, man. I'm sorry that I interrupted your holiday. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to. But I'm just so excited about what's going on in this new research area that I'm going to check out. I mean, dude, everybody in the whole area in Jogga County knows. I stopped at the little store on the way to Punderson, and I asked where the road was. And they said, and they pointed, and they said, who you going down Adder Street? Because there were like 4 people on the road. And I told them, and they're like, oh, Bigfoot lives back there. I said, Bigfoot? Yeah. I said, yeah. So, yeah, I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I have followed since the first video. Thank you, Jacob. In the snow, the whole Bigfoot on your channel. I know you well to get the footage you need. I'm trying really hard, but I think they fear all electronics. I think they do too. I think they don't know what they are. I mean, whether it be a stick, a rock, or anything in their hands, in humans' hands. I mean, I think you're right. You know what I'm saying? You're walking around with a cell phone, dude. Light. You're walking around with a flashlight. How's this dude holding fire? That's what it's thinking. I mean, it's an animal. So I like watching you. I like it too. I'm just me. I like watching you guys, man. I like interacting with you guys because I learn so much from you guys, man. I really do. Because I sit and I obsess about this all day long. You know what I'm saying? My old lady's probably pissed right now. I sit and I obsess about this thing all day long. I'm like, dude, this is just killing me. This is killing me. This is killing me. This thing's an animal. I have to be able to track it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a master tracker, man. This is an animal. I have to be able to track this thing. It has to have sign. It doesn't just disappear and reappear. So it bugs me all day long. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Mike Patterson, this guy actually has lived an action with a live interaction with him. Yeah. Mike Patterson, live interaction there. It took Todd Standing's thing, the man who has live interactions and takes people out. Meet Sasquatch. Yeah. You live near Ravenna Arsenal. That's correct. You can Google Earth it. I live right by the Arsenal. And there's a lot of land right there. And I think that's their main base. Because they're constantly fixing the fences. Constantly fixing them. You know, there's constantly holes ripped in them and stuff like that. You know, they patrol them. You know, over by the one area by Route 5. They're always patrolling it. And last winter, there was a state highway patrol that actually had a sighting. One was coming right out of the arsenal, running right over to West Branch. They had a sighting. What was it, Buckeye Bigfoot guy or somebody was telling me that on his channel. Ed was telling me about that. Here your cameras. Yep. How do I get a shirt? Go to odupricemasters.com. All one word, no spaces. Okay. Click on Outdoor University Merchandise and you can get a shirt there. Or you can go to the File 118 video and there's a link, or some of the older videos, there's a shirt link, you know, that says get your gear. Just click on that link and you can get your shirt there. All right. Still want my coffee mug ordered. Still waiting. As a matter of fact, I think I have your tracking number on your coffee mug, Big T. All right. Let me get that to shoot me an email. So I got your email because what's my phone? I just got an email today. I think they just sent it out. I think I got your tracking on that. Okay. So let me know. You know, hit me an email so I got your email. All right. So yeah. I want to get me. I don't even have a coffee mug, dude. I want to sit up and drink some coffee. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, Gary, I got it. Yeah. Sorry. I'm having a brain fart. I don't even have a coffee mug, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. But anyways, guys, we've been rambling on, man, for almost 2 hours. All right. I love you, and I need you to remember something, man. Please, 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 please take a kid outdoors. Take them fishing. Take them hunting. Take them bigfooting. Get them outside. Put down that Xbox and grab a tackle box, man. All right? You can change the world. You don't understand. You can change the world by changing a child, by giving a little bit of your time to a kid. Maybe it's a neighbor kid that don't got a dad. Maybe it's a kid that you know. It is what it is. Just please be part of the chain and not the weak link. Be part of the solution and not the problem. That's it. Everybody's like, oh, I ain't going to worry about it. Somebody else will do it. Well, guess what? If everybody says that, it never gets done, guys. All right. Please, please, please pick up our future from the dirt, dust them off, tell them you appreciate them, and tell them that they are loved. Okay. And if you haven't thanked a vet yet, you guys need to get on that. You understand? We got the freedoms in this country. We do, because these guys fought for it. All right. It's Independence Day. I wish every single one of you a happy, safe holiday. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, small, small, small carbon footprint, guys. And I will see you in the great outdoors.